So after you click the cooling button, yeah, you do not see any sound. If you click the cooling button, the machine cools the heater, and the temperature is fastly going down. The red button is upper heater, and the yellow is the lower heater, and the day goes going down very quickly. And you can ignore this outside temperature. This is when you connect this external temperature sensor, then it will read at this external temperature sensor. This display temperature will be shown at this first display. Oh, now cooling stopped. It seems temperature is now 45, 50. But at this temperature, you still should not turn off the machine, because the upper temperature is more than 40 degrees. Then if you turn off this machine now, then the high temperature heat will go up to the heater, and it will be influenced by this heat. So now you should not turn off the machine. You have to wait until it go down under 40. Okay, just click again, lower. Then you see, you can see the heater is going down and down. And for example, if you click vacuum activated, you see the sound, and you can simply from the side you can suck up the chip. If there is no hole at the chip, you can pick up the chip. When you pick up the chip, you have to cover up the holes. For example, this is the hole. When you pick up the chip, you have to cover this hole and pick up. For example, this. You see? You can pick up this USB. So actually, any kind of chip can be picked up. Okay, but if the chip has hole like this one, it cannot suck clearly, because the vacuum leaks through this hole, so you cannot pick up any holy part. In this case, you have to use anti-ESD tweezers. So you require this kind of tweezers to pick up any holy part. But if the chip does not have a holes, you can use this vacuum pen. Okay, I move my fingers. Okay, like this one. And this is immersive button, you do not need to use, but any serious case you can use it. And you can simply click vacuum. Now there's nothing. And if you click cooling, now see 44 and 43, the temperature going down thanks to the cooling. And lower heater, green color, is now 48 degrees, 47 degrees. So you need to make temperature lower than 40 before you turn off this machine of BK-350S. So basically this is the main monitor when you turn on the BK-350S. And actually from the previous movie I acted just as example temperature profile. So this graph means the temperature curve. The red colored is for the upper heater, and the yellow colored one is low for the lower heater. And now the machine is cooling. Now lower heater go down to 41 degrees, and the upper heater is lower than 35. So please wait a while. And from the actual work, you can just without turning off the machine, you can just turning on the machine before this machine temperature go down to lower than 40. So this immerse stop is just a stop, and if you click again, it will work again. But now I think the previous program does not continuously work now, because temperature already go down because of cooling. You know, if the temperature is like 200 like 230 like this graph, then the machine can continue to work. But I clicked many times cooling, so the machine cannot continuously work now because the temperature is already down to 37, 39. So just forget this program, and you do not need to screenshot now. But if you want screenshot this program, then you connect this USB, then you may save the screenshot. Okay, for example, the name is 2, the picture is loading. Okay, then you save the screenshot. Okay, and this right button is just to get out of this USB. Okay, it is very simple. When you connect the USB, you just click right to get out of this pop-up. When you connect the USB, if you look at any pop-up message, then if you click left, it will automatically restart, maybe do the other work. So when you see this pop-up, you click the right button to get out of this. And if you do not want to use this screenshot, you just click the program selection. Now let's see what program we have saved. If you have looked at the previous movie, I simply set up any simple, not actual, on my own, some program like this one. Now I need to change this maintenance time, like 80 seconds, and this one also 80. Now you see the change it is 80, and second step maybe let me see, 100 is too long. For example, 60 seconds. Okay. It is 60. If 100 seconds is too long, okay, let me change the maintenance time to 70 seconds. Okay, and change the parameter to 70. Okay, and then save this program. like CPU, CPU 2, and click OK. Save. If you want to save, click save, and then okay, click yes. Just click yes, then it is saved. If you want to confirm whether you correctly saved, you just click the selection, and you see the various program saved. If you click first temperature profile and confirm, yeah, this first program is different profile. Okay, first step maintenance, second is 120, and there is no nozzle size, you see. And if you click the selection and the CPU 1, for example, confirm, there are suction nozzle size, and if you select CPU to just change it just now, click confirm, there are change the seconds maintenance time of 80, 60, 70. Okay, then this is the correctly saved the other temperature profile. And if you changed any parameter and save and click yes, then you correctly change. And if you want to change the program name, you simply change the name, like oops, 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 click OK. Okay, if you click selection, oh, there's no oops, cancel, you click cancel. Now the program name is oops, and you have to click save. Program successfully saved. Now you see the click selection, now there is program oops. Okay, so after you change program name or any parameter, then you have to click save to save this change. Please don't forget this change, because this is very easy interface, so you can simply change any parameter by accident, but at this time please do not save any program. And if you try to seriously save any temperature profile, you have to click save and click yes. Okay, and if you change any setting of this temperature profile, then you click apply. Okay, there's oops, the program name is oops, but the result will be different. Now let us click the start. Now the status is under heating, and you see the upper heater is working, heating, and lower heater is also under working. The LED lamp is blinking, means the both upper heater and the lower heater is working. Working means at this time heating. Now according to our change the temperature from parameter, it will go up. Now you see, if you click the program selection, now you can confirm the upper heater, the target temperature is 180 and lower heater is 170. If you click apply, you can get out of this previous monitor window, and yeah, you see the green color curve is for the lower heater, and the red curve is for the upper heater. So red curve is going up because of difference of the setting. It is working differently, but this is now just by my not serious, not actually considering temperature profile, just to let you who watch this movie to see how to change the parameter and how to manipulate this machine. So when you try to find out the temperature profile most suitable for each chip, you have to find out data sheet of each chip, and you try to change the parameter simply from the basic parameter, change little by little other target temperature and maintenance time. So try to find the most suitable temperature profile for each chip without damaging other chips. You know, the soldering, the melting point of solder is 187 for lead solder and 217 for lead-free solder. So you can do test and trials and errors. But this whole process is very short. You see, the elapsed time is 50 seconds. So each step just a few seconds, a few minutes, you can get the result. If you, for example, if you suppose you place any chip and PCB, and if you do this process, you can see now whether the chip is desoldered or soldered with using this. You see, thanks to this second pen, you can simply use the tweezers whether chip is well desoldered or not. I click again vacuum because now I do not require any vacuum now. This machine is 2400 wattage. Our totally elapsed time is 264 seconds. The heating time is 270 seconds now. So please just refer to this temperature graph, not actually apply over to any chip. This is just what I try to show you, how to input the parameter and how the machine will work according to this parameter. So actual parameter is very different from this. Sorry. Now it is cold in winter, and I get a little cold. Yeah, after heating is finished, the beeping sound alarm will beep for 10 seconds. Within 10 seconds, you use vacuum to pick up the chip. The vacuum automatically work to pick up. If the vacuum is finished, you click the vacuum to suck up any chip. But if chip has holes, you cannot use the vacuum pan, but you have to use tweezers because vacuum will leak through the hole of the chip. So the cooling is automatically work. You see, I didn't touch any cooling button, but after heating is finished, the machine automatically cool. And this is important. The alpha heater is 56, 55. So you see that the temperature very quickly cool down. Without cooling button, the temperature will quickly go down. So it means that when you desolder, when you hear the beeping sound, you have to quickly pick up the chip. You have to remove the chip. Without removing chip quickly, the chip will be stick to the PCB again, because the solder, melt solder, will very quickly stick to the PCB again. So when you hear the beeping sound, you have to use vacuum fan or tweezer to remove the chip, desoldered chip. Within the very short time, the melt solder will cool down and fix to the PCB. So you have to take care. And in time of solder, the same. When you use the same, for example, the same temperature profile, and when you hear the alarm sound, you just let it cool down, and without touching anything, after it cool down, the solder chip will fix to the PCB. But you have to apply flux before the solder chip, or to solder chip, to use the surface tension to activate the solder and flux well to the PCB. In soldering chips, to apply flux is important. But in time of the solder chip, this is also important, because sometimes after the solder chip, the soldering condition left on the PCB or the left on the chip is very dirty, or so I recommend you use flux to the solder chip or solder chip. Just not too much, just a suitable amount is enough. And now I am awaiting the temperature is going down to under the 40 Celsius degrees to turn off this machine. This program is oops, and if you want to delete this oops program, just click delete and delete the code. Yes, and you see there is no program left. If you click the selection, oh, there is no oops program. But if you click the CPU 2 and click confirm, yeah, there is a program with saving the nozzle size, upper nozzle 80, you see 80, and lower nozzle 80. So this CPU2 program has nozzle size information, and also the air volume is 10. So please do not change this air volume. If you change the air volume like 9 or 8, yeah, the actual temperature is influenced by this change and not the desired effect. So you should not change this level. And also this nozzle should not change by heaven. We supply various nozzle size, but you have to save this nozzle size to get the same temperature effect. Whole effect, you have to remember this basic understanding, then you can correctly use this machine correctly. And whenever you want to get away from this window, you click apply, but it does not mean actually start. When you click the start, the program will start. So without clicking start, it is okay. Whenever you want to see the program, you just click the program selection and you can see the present program. And if you click the selection, then you click the 0 program, confirm. Okay, you see this program, but there are no nozzle size, so you can delete this program. Simply click delete and click yes. is deleted. If you click selection, there is no zero program. If you click CPU1 and click confirm, there is one program. If you want to click delete code, yes, yeah, it is deleted. If you click selection, there is only one program, CPU1, and I also want to remove this CPU1. Confirm. Goodbye this example program. You have been my best example temperature profile, and now I say goodbye to you and I delete you, and there's no temperature profile left. So